Yo, okay. So much going on. People finally found the part in the Epstein list where it clears Trump's name, whatever. I could be talking about that, but no. So people pick sides on the Anton versus Corey thing. They did, and people started talking about Corey was a scammer and all this different stuff. And then Corey went and talked about Anton's daughter, said she was ugly and nobody wanted him, and his daughter's ugly. Keep that in mind. He's rating underages. He's already rating underages. So he's called Anton's daughter ugly. Okay. Then just recently, and he actually said it on his show and he said it on the radio. But just recently he was talking about 14-year-olds and how they're already at the birthing age, and what I'm saying, it's like the best time to have a child with a woman, or a girl, pretty much. And then he's talking about how he visits Iceland, and over there the legal age to sleep with a girl is 13, and basically he alludes to sleeping with 13-year-olds, pretty much. Now I'm bugging out because, excuse me, a lot of black people always talking about, the other side. They always talking about white people. Yo, what's good with you, bro? I appreciate you, sliding through. They're always talking about white people and what they do and stuff like that. Try to give R. Kelly a pass, try to give Bill Cosby a pass, and so many others, what I'm saying? Like, if they can be without correction, what I'm saying? I've been told motherfuckers that, and I like Corey as a comedian, but it's like I always knew he was a little off. Like he had aborted fetus jokes that were like off. Like it was fucked up, but it's like it's funny, but it's kind of off. It's like, yo, it's kind of demonic thinking. The whole beating on women thing, I mean, shit, a lot of y'all motherfuckers do that. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not. And then sometimes females be worthy of an ass whooping. I'm sorry. Some of these motherfuckers be putting their hands on people and lost their fucking mind. Now, what I will say is we need to create a bitch in the can. I feel, you know what I'm saying? You know how they got like spray paint and Banaka, air breath freshener and stuff. We need a bitch in the can. We need to be able to spray out female when you bitches be acting up. She just beat dog shit out of you. Like they come in so many different types. You know what I'm saying? Triple black belt, W boxing champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, niggas will what? Say something. I spray this fucking Clarissa Shields out, beat the shit out your ass. You better stop talking to me like that. But no, I'm saying that because I gotta throw a little. This is a fucked up subject. I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I'll kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't care if the internet. I don't give a fuck. I'll kill a nigga. Straight up. So he talking about 13-year-olds, and you're allowed to legally sleep with them in Iceland. Then he was talking about Anton daughter. Or first he was talking about Anton daughter, which was a young girl. He shouldn't even be talking about her. All this is leading up to someone who doesn't have women's best interests on earth. The female sex, he doesn't have their best interests. Even gotten, people are like, oh, he fired Darlene. I don't give a fuck. I would have personally quit if I was Darlene. You trying to get me involved in some nigga beef that you got, wanting me to hold up a shirt. And like she said, I hold up your phone. That's all you, brother. She wasn't wrong for saying that. She wasn't wrong for saying, like, nigga, yeah, we're co-hosts, we're partnership, but you over here dogging out men. Why are you trying to get me involved with this shit? I'm not always with you. Say I'm at the damn supermarket or the Walmart or something, hit me upside my head, or he sent a female at me or something. It's like, bro, I don't want to be involved in your shit. Oh, that's all right. I'll get somebody else do it. Okay, whatever. His character is salty. I don't think he can clean this one up though. I don't. Everybody's gonna put it all together. They're gonna be talking about, oh, you didn't want to go outside with Anton. You dogging out his guests, but you won't let her show herself. You talking about kids, people's kids, Now you talking about sleeping with 13-year-olds in Iceland, bro. What the fuck is going on? Like, the fuck is going on? What the fuck is that about? All I can say is kind of like what Angry Man said. Y'all always pick the wrong ones. That's ever since the internet came out. Y'all continuously listen to the wrong people. It's like a disease. It is. Like, how many brother polites, the whole conscious community, like how much of that shit did y'all fall for? How much money did people get scammed off? From oils to incense to, I don't give a fuck what they was selling. It's like people have been getting scammed left and right. Y'all better off buying Peter Popoff Miracle Water. I just seen that motherfucker recently on a commercial. He's still selling that shit. That motherfucker damn near a corpse. Still selling Miracle Water, talking about it heals. It's like, shit, well, obviously it doesn't age deprivate because, motherfucker, you dying. I say all that to say this. How do y'all feel about Corey Holcomb? Should he be banned? Even though I don't know why I'm talking about it. Y'all don't ban anything. Y'all don't ban anything. Y'all, Sexy Red is here. You got people that are not even you. You know what I'm saying? You like, y'all let Cardi B get famous. Nigga, why didn't she get famous with the Latinos? Nigga, why didn't you take that shit where that reggaeton is? Nigga, she should be over there making songs with fucking Bad Bunny. She ain't doing shit for us. No. I don't give a fuck, dog. Got Fat Joe saying nigga left and right. He ain't done shit for the niggas, but he love that fucking word. Who let him in? The niggas. Y'all just weird, motherfuckers. So I ain't gonna say, oh, you know, ban Corey Holcomb. Y'all ain't banning shit. Y'all won't even ban together, motherfucker. But what I will say is this. The more you don't address your evils, and the more you let it pile up, the more it's going to destroy you. And that's why black on black crime is more of a prevalent death that black Americans are worried about than the police. Niggas are more worried about getting killed by niggas than the police. We're not even worried about the Klan. See, that's Democrat fucking boule niggas on TV making up shit. We know these hoe ass niggas know there ain't no fucking Klan around here. So the Crips and the Bloods, they got guns. They doing all different types of crazy shit. But this white dude just got the heart of a lion. He just running around killing niggas. Y'all ain't never noticed on TV it's always a square bear? It ain't never no real one. The Klan ain't never killed no real niggas. Why? Because it's all propaganda. It's made up shit. Motherfuckers still getting hung by news. Shut the fuck up. And I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, but no. No, it better be somewhere super down south, and nigga, you probably was somewhere you shouldn't have been. But nah. I seen all the Klan killings and shit. I seen them, and I think the most recent Klan killing was like, it was in the 2000s, but I think it was like 2009, something like that. I think it was like 2009. Niggas ain't got them problems. Niggas got Corey Holcomb problems. We got problems like that. We got problems where niggas make shirts with black women on them as gorillas. But y'all gonna get mad at Trump, though, for making fun of the Obamas who didn't do shit for black people. But you ain't gonna say shit to Corey Holcomb, who depicts your women, your grandmothers, your daughters as a fucking gorilla. Any in Iceland sleeping with 13-year-olds. So how do y'all feel about the Jewish contracts? How do you feel about the game? Because as you see, it comes from all angles. It comes from actors, singers, dancers, rappers, comedians, politicians, etc. How you feel about making the devil's children rich? How you feel? Because I ain't bought no fucking, I ain't supported no music since CDs, motherfucker. I ain't never fucking streamed one of these niggas' albums, nigga. Even the old shit, nigga. I'm not streaming that shit. Get the fuck out. I'm not paying you niggas nothing. You lucky I'm paying you some mine, motherfucker. I'm not paying these niggas nothing. Once I woke up, fuck these niggas. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I saw every celebrity homeless on the block tomorrow. They'd be like, you hating? How the fuck am I hating and they ain't teaching nothing good? Ain't nothing good coming out of none of this shit that they doing. I ain't seen not a lick, nothing. It's weird. When black people weren't allowed in white establishments and they weren't allowed to perform for white people, they had more business. They had more like home structure. They had towns. It seemed like they did better ever since we have bojangled our way back on that boule fucking stage. There's been a lot more murder, a lot more drug addicts, a lot more pedophiles, a lot more rapists, a lot more homos. This shit is weird. This shit is weird. The more y'all kick it around Mr. Charlie, the more you become him. That's all I'm saying. And Corey ain't no exception. Just because he put the Stalin power fist on his thing. Because see, I love how black people try to hold this fist like it's theirs. Nigga, it's not yours. The Black Panther Party came from the Communist Party. That's who created it. We got that from the FBI files, motherfucker. Who am I supposed to believe? Some drunks on the corner or the FBI files? I believe the FBI files. Nigga, the Communist Party created that shit. Why do you think their sign is a Stalin fist? That's so weird. Stalin's all the way back in the 20s, motherfucker, the 30s and shit. World War I and II. Black Panthers ain't created yet. A lot of them dudes claim to be them ex-Vietnam vets. Okay, Vietnam is after World War II. So all that stuff was to keep black people arguing and frustrated. Like, one thing I do want to say before I'm done with the video. We need to learn to be more constructive instead of destructive. What do I mean? Because a lot of stuff on this page, I'll be tearing shit down, but it's bad stuff. The stuff that I'm tearing down needs to be torn down. That's not what life's about. Life's about construction. It's about building things. Okay, I'm saying that because what has thugging got us? What has selling drugs got us? What has being ignorant to each other? What has that truthfully got us? It left the doors wide open for the fucking wolves in sheep clothing to sneak on in. And it ain't just white people. You got black people doing black people worse than white people. You know what I'm saying? Running up on niggas with switches, letting the whole thing off. Motherfuckers getting shot 15 times, riddled with bullets and shit. Damn, this remind me of fucking after slavery, motherfucker. This some real downtown lynching going on. Like, what are y'all doing? Well, it's gonna start from keeping it real about the Corey Holcomb situation. That's a start. Talking about sleeping with 13-year-olds and 14 is the great birthing age. It's like, what the fuck is you talking about, dog? Like, damn, I'd rather hear a 14-year-old say this. I'd rather hear a 14-year-old boy say this about 14-year-old girls. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know, he's an idiot, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But it's like, damn, it's not even a 16-year-old talking about 14-year-old. No, this nigga is damn near 50 or is 50. Sir, do you hear yourself talking? You a man, boy. Say it again. You a man, boy. You can't be talking about them high school students like, what the fuck wrong with you? And you was talking about they needed to, they was going, you know, if Anton ever went to jail, they would have to retrain him and stuff like that. What the fuck do you think they're going to do if your ass get a misdemeanor locked up for a fucking, I don't know, drunk in public or something, and they hear this fucking tape? The fucking pens in jails do not like chomos. They don't. That's one of the quickest ways to get to the morgue. You could be a rapist and get more respect, motherfucker, than chomo. No, you gotta die. No, I don't wish death on Corey Holcomb. But I will say this: if you really did go to Iceland and sleep with them kids, oh, I damn sure wish the Lord's wrath on you. Fuck yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't safe. But ha, because you made me laugh. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, you touching kids, you can burn in hell. And I don't give a fuck what white fucking country you went to that legalized that shit. Because remember, he's 77.1 in America. He's the most buyer of child porn. He's not a credible fucking source to use. Like, I wouldn't use that. So you go all the way to some white country, Iceland, to go sleep with a bunch of 13-year-old kids. And this ain't no conspiracy theory. This is you said out your mouth. Yo, Mr. Basketball said it best. Corey bogus as hell. You know what I'm saying? And Corey is bogus and disgusting and fucking sick, bro. Like, this video ain't gonna be long. That's some sick shit, bro. That's some sick shit. But speaking of sick motherfuckers, you know, they released that information about Trump is the whistleblower that got the feds involved to lock up Epstein. So we all can credit George Bush Jr. for being the president that arrested Epstein, but it's Trump who set the whistle off. So here's the thing. He stops kicking it with this motherfucker in 01, 02, 03, whatever you want to say. We get all the way through the Obama years. Nobody brought up Trump. And here's the weird thing. Somebody like me has been on Pizzagate and was on the Franklin cover-up. So I already know who's involved when it comes to certain names. Never brought up Trump in the Franklin cover-up. Never brought up Trump in the Epstein files. Never brought up Trump in Pizzagate. Only when we come back with the Epstein files. Now we redux the Pizzagate and called it the Epstein files, the list. Because remember, at first it was the Epstein list. That's what it was. Then Pizzagate came. Then everything got dunked off. Then Trump goes down. They try to use him as a deploy. Say, Epstein. Then it becomes the Epstein files, which is Pizzagate 2.0. It's just the same information, all dumped in one. So, like I told people, you didn't want to listen to the higher energy. The higher energy put Trump there to check America. America needed a foot up its ass. It was looking like a bitch worldwide. It was 38 trillion or 31 trillion in debt. Nobody was respecting you. The Rocky Balboa Rambo days was long gone. Nobody cared about America so much so you see these loony lefties out here burn it down, destroy America. That's why I don't like that pro-black Pan-African shit neither, because niggas always want to destroy something. They don't want to build anything. But tear it down. Release the Epstein files. Trump is guilty. Trump is guilty. Now, most of us have been on this trail since 2012. Okay. Paul Bonanaki and the Franklin cover-up goes all the way back to Johnny Goja in the 70s. This is a late 70s shit. So this whole kid killing, touching, trafficking around higher up people, we've been around for a long time. If Trump was dirty, the people who knew Pizzagate in the Epstein list and Franklin cover-up, we would have been dropped that name. We would have been knew that. Trump doesn't get dirty until he runs for the presidency. And then here's the kicker, and I'm done with this video. Why would you need Stormy Daniels? Why would you need that other dumb old bitch that said, every woman fantasizes about being raped? Why would you need the tax evasion stuff in New York? Or using campaign funds to pay off prostitutes? Why would you need all of this if you have for a fact this nigga's touching kids? What was the point of the Russian hoax? Why would you need any of this fake stuff? Because he beat all that shit. Oh, he's 34 felon. No, he's not. Nigga, this is why he's not in prison. And I'm telling you, once his presidency is over, yeah, they're going to try to bring back that case, but I don't know. It might get snuffed out. But what I'm saying is, why did you bring up the child molesting stuff? He would have never won. You'd have never needed the Russian hoax. Not that you just called him a pedo from the jump. No. Nothing. We just find out Joe Biden showering with his daughter when she's like 11 years old. He's a grown-ass man. You just find out his son's a fucking crackhead prostitute lover that fucking does dirty deals with Burisma through fucking Ukraine and shit. Documents found in your fucking car at your house that you're not supposed to have. But nah, y'all niggas is clean though. Nah, he's just an old man. He can't testify against himself, but he can run the country. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up, man. Corey Holcomb, you sound like a dirty bitch to me. You better be able to explain yourself out of this bag. I don't think you're gonna be able to, but you better figure something out, nigga. Because it's not looking good for you right now. Like I think this might be the nail in the coffin, my nigga. Like for real. Everybody's sitting there like, what the fuck? It is what it is. Gone. I'm not even like a super Anton Daniels fan. Like, you know, I just, you know, I agree with him sometimes. I disagree with him, but I knew he was right on that. And it's like, for some reason, the Lord just kept cracking your shit until you said something that just fucked your whole shit up. I don't think you're going to be able to get out of this one. Goes.